The Samsung Galaxy S25 series, set to debut in January, has a surprise that could shake up the smartphone market. Among its expected features, Samsung has one ace that promises to overshadow Apple's latest efforts. The Galaxy S25 will launch with a revamped Bixby assistant, designed to rival and even outperform Apple's highly advertised but problematic Apple Intelligence. Let's dive into what makes this next-generation Bixby so special and why Samsung could be poised to win the AI race in 2024. When Apple unveiled the iPhone 16, it marketed two standout features: the new camera control button and the debut of Apple Intelligence, its AI-powered assistant. While the camera button has received praise, Apple Intelligence has been a different story. The rollout of Apple Intelligence has been slow and uneven. Some regions around the world still don't have access to it, and the features currently available have been met with lukewarm reception. It's clear that Apple's AI assistant isn't quite the game changer it was hyped to be. To make matters worse, Apple's LLM-powered Siri, a more advanced iteration of its virtual assistant, has been delayed until 2026. This leaves Apple customers waiting years for a feature that could justify upgrading to a new iPhone. Samsung, meanwhile, has been quietly working on its own AI revolution. The revamped Bixby assistant is already live in China, and with the Galaxy S25, it's going global. This updated Bixby combines Samsung Gauss, the company's in-house AI model, with Google Gemini, a powerful language model. But here's where things get interesting. The new Bixby doesn't just match Apple Intelligence, it surpasses it. The Galaxy S25's Bixby has demonstrated capabilities that Apple Intelligence can't yet deliver. For instance, Bixby can interface seamlessly with apps, understand the context of tasks and conversations, retrieve data stored on your device, proactively assist users by predicting their needs, even identify and interact with on-screen elements. Essentially, Samsung's Bixby offers the features Apple promised with Apple Intelligence, except Samsung's version works now, not years from now. This puts Samsung in a unique position. For consumers who value advanced AI capabilities, the Galaxy S25 offers a complete solution, while the iPhone 16 falls short of delivering on its AI promises. Samsung's timing could be better. Rumors suggest that Apple plans to increase the price of the iPhone 17 next year, narrowing the price gap between iPhones and Galaxy devices. If this happens, buyers will have even more reason to choose the Galaxy S25 over an iPhone. Apple's delays with its AI tools have given Samsung a golden opportunity to dominate the conversation around AI in smartphones. Samsung amplifies the gap. For anyone weighing their options in January, the choice will likely come down to which device offers more value for its price. And with its advanced AI assistant, the Galaxy S25 makes a compelling case for being the better flagship. The battle between Samsung and Apple has always been fierce, but the Galaxy S25 series could mark a turning point. With its revamped Bixby, Samsung is taking a bold step forward, offering features that Apple will have for years. As the January launch approaches, all eyes will be on Samsung to see how the Galaxy S25 performs and whether it truly can beat Apple at its own game. One thing is certain: the AI race is heating up and Samsung is in the lead. Stay tuned for more updates as we get closer to the Galaxy S25's official reveal. Which side will you choose in the AI showdown? Let us know in the comments below. Samsung's Galaxy S25 series is shaping up to be a significant step forward in mobile technology, with a host of exciting upgrades and design tweaks. But there's one key detail that has been missing from the conversation. Until now, the price. Reports suggest that these new flagship devices could see a slight price increase, raising an important question for buyers: how costly is too costly? But why is that happening, and how much more will you have to pay for these next-gen smartphones? Stick around and let's dive into all the details. Before we get into the price increase speculation, let's quickly recap the pricing for the Galaxy S24 series when it launched earlier this year. The 6.2-inch Galaxy S24 started at $799.99 for the 128GB model, with the 256GB version priced at $859.99. The 6.7-inch Galaxy S24 Plus started at $999.99 for the 256GB variant, with the 512GB model going for $1,119.99. The 6.8-inch Galaxy S24 Ultra started at $1,299.99 for the 256GB variant, with the 512GB option priced at $1,419.99. Now keep those numbers in mind as we move into the potential price increase for the Galaxy S25 series. So what's behind this slight price increase? According to sources from Yonhap News in Korea, two main factors are at play here. 1. Rising exchange rates. As strange as it might sound, the exchange rate between the South Korean won and the US dollar is one of the key drivers of the potential price hike. The won has been under pressure for much of this year, meaning Samsung will have to pay more for the same components imported from other countries, like the US. This could affect the overall cost of production and, inevitably, retail prices. 2. The Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset. The second factor is the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor. Samsung is expected to use this new powerful chipset in all Galaxy S25 models globally, including the S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra. Qualcomm, the maker of this chip, is reportedly raising the price of the Snapdragon 8 Elite, and that's likely to increase production costs for Samsung as well. As we know, higher component costs often lead to higher retail prices. Now, here's where things get tricky. It's not clear exactly how much the price of the Galaxy S25 series will increase, but based on what we've seen in the past, it's safe to assume there will be a price hike. Here's my best guess for the new pricing. 6.2-inch Galaxy S25, likely to start at $849.99 for the 128GB version, with the 256GB model priced at $899.99. 6.7-inch Galaxy S25 Plus. Expect to see prices starting at $1,049.99 for the 256GB variant and $1,159.99 for the 512GB version. 6.8-inch Galaxy S25 Ultra. This could start at around $1,349.99 for the 256GB model, with the 512GB version pushing up to $1,499.99. I know these prices might seem a bit hard to swallow, especially if you're eyeing the high-end S25 Ultra. But here's the thing. Along with the price increase, you're also getting upgrades in RAM and storage. For instance, the S25 Ultra may come with 16GB of RAM in its 512GB version, making it a powerhouse for those looking to multitask and game at the highest levels. One of the most highly anticipated models of the S25 family, the Galaxy S25 Slim, isn't mentioned in the latest reports, but it's expected to arrive a few months after the S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra. The Slim model will likely come with a thinner design, a removal of the stylus, the S Pen, and top-of-the-line camera specs. But here's the catch. The S25 Slim is likely going to cost a small fortune. If you were hoping for a price below $1,200, you might want to reconsider. Given the rumored specifications and high-end features, it's expected to be priced similarly to the S25 Ultra, if not higher. Now, this next part might seem a little unexpected, but there's actually a connection between South Korea's political situation and the potential price hike. On December 3, 2024, South Korea experienced a brief martial law, which has put more pressure on the won. This has led to a drop in the value of the won against the US dollar, making imports more expensive. And since Samsung imports a lot of its components, this situation could result in even higher prices for the Galaxy S25 series, especially in South Korea. Reports suggest that Snapdragon 8 Elite chipsets from Qualcomm are also more expensive, which means Samsung will have to raise prices to cover the added cost. We could see the price of the S25 series increase by 100,000 to 150,000 Korean won, around $70 to $100 in South Korea. This increase may also affect other markets, particularly where the currency is weak against the dollar. What do you think about the potential price hikes? Are you still planning to pick up one of the new Galaxy S25 devices, or will the increased cost make you reconsider? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the Galaxy S25 and other tech news.